Okay. Is it gonna, how do you make it? Oh, there we go. All right. Hello, nobody. Welcome to my live stream for anyone who is watching this after the fact. This is the second song out of 100. After today, we will only have 98 left to go. And it is a song called The Wheel, which is originally by PJ Harvey. I wanted to start off by saying why I chose this song specifically. I'm going to scoot back a bit. Is that going to mess up the camera? No, it's not. Cool. So I chose this song because really just it's got a great, like, really chugga chugga rhythm to it, which I really like. And it has a lot of saxophone licks in it, which I feel like there was a time in rock music history where it was really cool to have a saxophone solo in your song, and then it became really uncool to have a saxophone solo. And I feel like there's a healthy balance of saxophone to have in contemporary music, and I really hope that we as a society find that Goldilocks zone for saxophone. So that's my hope here. I'm not a huge PJ Harvey fan, but I do really like her music, but I don't own any of her records or anything like that. I did, like, my one, like, PJ Harvey related thing is I was watching the movie Interstellar 5555, and in that movie there's the main character has a poster of a female rock star above his bed, and I was like, oh, that's so cool. I wish I had a poster of a female rock star above my bed. And then I realized, hey, my roommate just put a PJ Harvey poster in a free box. So for a while there, I had a poster of PJ Harvey over my bed. And that maybe isn't something I should have shared with you. But anyway, I learned about this song from a individual who his name on his birth certificate is Michael, but he spells it Mackle because he's from Tennessee and he spells it the way he says it. So we all call him Mackle because he calls himself Mackle. And Mackle started a online beard growing, I don't even want to call it a contest. It was more like a community called Whiskerino that I was part of the very last time they did it. They did it for 4 months every 2 years, and then they haven't done it since, I think, 2008. And it's really more of a photography contest than a beard growing contest. Like it's about who can take the coolest picture and the most amusing picture. And it's a lot of fun. And just a really, like, I came to them being like, oh, I'm in my early 20s and my girlfriend just broke up from me and I'm a weirdo, and doing some really avant-garde weird stuff. And they weren't really into it, but they were very accepting and very supportive and a great community. So I'm really glad I got to meet Mackle and the other Whisker people. Mackle has a blog called Uni, YEWKNEE, I believe. And on that blog, he posted this song. So that's how I heard about it. And, if you do want to go check out the original of this song, I really suggest the live version where you can see PJ Harvey herself on the saxophone because she just belts it out and it's awesome. Another couple of things I wanted to mention. So when I first heard this song, I kind of assumed it was like I'm a rich and famous person and I went abroad to this other country and wow, they do things so differently. It was neat. I thought that was the subject of the song. As I got into it and started learning it for this performance, I realized this is a very dark song. It is about Kosovo, which is how would you say it? A disputed country that made headlines circa 2000, 2001. I remember it was kind of the Ukraine of its day, like this foreign conflict that unfortunately is happening in a lot of places. And for some reason, every once in a while, one of these foreign conflicts becomes something that it's very popular in the US to concern ourselves with. But anyway, this is about Kosovo, and I felt like in order to properly play the song in a respectful way, I wanted to kind of look up what exactly went down in Kosovo, because it's not like I really remembered, to be completely honest. And Kosovo was a ethnically or rather ethnically and religiously minority area of I keep wanting to say Syria. It's not Syria. It's what's the one that sounds like Syria? Oh my God. All right. I'm so glad no one's watching this. Kosovo. Google Maps. Come on, Charles. Serbia. Okay. God. Been working so hard to remember the words and I can't even remember the name of the darn country. So it was when the Soviet Union collapsed, it was annexed as part of Serbia, even though it is religiously and ethnically and culturally very different. They wanted to break off from Serbia. Serbia wasn't having it. A lot of people were massacred by death squads. This song in particular is about children who went missing after I don't know if it's appropriate to call them a death squad, but a group of people took them and they disappeared. So very different subject matter than what I originally thought the song was going to be about. And that's what is going on. The other thing I wanted to mention is that this song is really, really hard. My pick is on the ground. This song is a lot harder than I anticipated. It's a kind of tricky rhythm to get down. And the chord changes are very, I feel like that's when you're beginning, that's the hardest thing to get down, is just moving all your fingers to the right spaces quickly. And this song has enough of it to make it a song that I cannot play well. So during today's performance, there might be a lot of mistakes, and there might even be, like if you took the total time that I'm putting my hands on the guitar, there might be more mistakes than song. But Gonna do my best and pick something easier next week, like Old MacDonald Had a Farm or something. Is there anything else I wanted to say? I don't think there is. So I'm so glad no one's watching. That kind of takes a weight off my shoulders, but I'm still going to post this so someone could see it later. And here we go. A revolving wheel of metal chairs hung on chains, squealing. 4 little children flying out. A blind man sings in Arabic. Hey, little children, don't disappear. I heard it was 28,000 lost upon a revolving wheel. I heard it was 28,000. Now you see them, now you don't. Children vanish behind vehicles. Now you see them, now you don't. Faces, limbs, a bouncing skull. Hey, little children, don't disappear. I heard it was 28,000. All that's left after a year. I heard it was 28,000. A faded face, a pace of an year. I heard it was 28,000. A tableau of the missing. Tied to a government building. 8,000 sun-bleached photographs. Faded with roses. Hey, little children, don't disappear. I heard it was 28,000 lost upon a revolving wheel. I heard it was 28,000. All that's left after a year. I heard it was 28,000. Faded face, a piece of an ear. I heard it was 28,000. Oh, and watch them fade out. 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 Okay, that actually went better than I thought it would, which is neat. So that's everything that I wanted to do. I've mentioned before that this is a project, where I'm trying to learn how to play guitar, but really, I think this week specifically, there was a lot of struggle with my self-doubt and attempts to gaslight myself. And that's something that I really was hoping I wouldn't be dealing with at 38. I also hoped I would be better at guitar. So that's how it goes. See, I'm now gaslighting myself for gaslighting myself. I don't know if that's the right term, gaslighting myself. But anyway. And I feel like I just recently quit my job because I thought I wasn't doing well. And it turns out I was doing a lot better than I thought. So I'm really trying to give myself more credit where credit is due. And it's sad how difficult that is. And I know I'm not the only one who feels that way. And so if you're struggling with that, I hope you're doing great. And I think you're doing fantastic, as long as you don't like kill a bunch of people and then say, well, Charles said I was doing fantastic. No, that's not how it works. I'm going to stop talking. Next week, I've narrowed it down to 2 songs that I want to do next. And I think I know which one I'm going to pick because I'm 90% sure it's the easier of the 2. So I will see 0 people next week. Hopefully, well, I don't know. Maybe it'll be 0 people. Maybe it'll be more. Only one way to find out. And, I've mentioned before, it's about using the possibility of people seeing me do this to sort of force myself into practicing more so than really wanting to get a bunch of people to watch. I mean, if it did, that would be great. But, like I said before, part of me is relieved that there are 0 people now. So I'm going to stop talking now, and I hope you have a great day. Take care.